We're gonna be showing you guys how to take off the water pump. Thus far, we've taken off these top 3 screws because you gotta take the whole thing off. So you gotta take that one off. And then you gotta take the other one off. And the ones you're gonna want to be taking off are these right here. Let's see, there we go. So now I'm just gonna pull this off. Those are the 2 that you want taking off. Take it off, set it down, and this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see the fan, you're gonna see the radiator. As you saw, he took this one off, and what he used to take off the side bolts was a wrench. I don't know what size it is, let me see. It's 9 by 16. This is the one he used for the sides because the sides weren't the same as the top ones. So we're looking for the right size wrenches to use. We haven't found the one for the bottom one, which is that one, but we have found the one for this one. So just to let you guys know, it's a 5/8. He's been looking for it for the last 5 minutes because he couldn't find it. And so you guys know just off the bat, the top 2 are gonna be a 5/8, and he's testing new ones right now. It's good?
Yeah.
What size is it?
It's a 7/25.
7/25. Okay, so we just found it. So the bottom.
No, I'm sorry. It's a half.
Oh, so it's a half. We just found it. So the bottom one,
Half
that
and
one,
5/8.
it's a half. And like I said, the top one is a 5/8. So you guys don't have to go looking for it. So he took off the belt.
It's stuck. Something to hold it.
So you need something to hold it because it keeps moving.
Okay.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. And it's off. So he just took out the belt.
This brand new belt, still good.
Yeah, as you guys saw, it was right there. He just took it off. And now we're gonna be taking out the fan.
Yeah. Fan is going to go to this one, I believe. Oh. I'll show you.
So what we're doing is we're taking off the fan, trying to get the bolts off to be able to take it off. That one's already loose, as you can see. Alright, so he just took out all the bolts. So once you take out the bolts, just gonna wiggle out the fan. There's the fan. So the bolts go right there on the back, as you can see. So yeah, take it off, put it to the side, and now you have room to work. What is that, a cap?
No, this is a pulley.
Oh, so you're gonna take the pulley off. We just sprayed that line with lubricant, and now we're gonna screw the water heater line. But it's really stuck on.
To drain the coolant, we're gonna use, I like using my Coleman, and I'll save it because I'm gonna recycle it.
So we're gonna get all the coolant out. We're gonna drain it. That's what's happening there. And as you can see, on the bottom, it's draining. So we're just draining it out. It's with that line right there. There it goes. There it is. Now it's draining. All the coolant is draining. Okay, so the next step is taking out the 4 bolts that are right here. And so you got to take those 4 bolts off. All right, as you guys could see, what happened was he took it off already. As you could see, the screws, there's 2 right there and 2 right there, and those are the ones you had to take out. What he's done now is he's degreased it. So he sprayed it with auto cleaner degreaser and spot remover, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. So my dad found one in the garage. It looks the same, has the same screws in and everything, but this one has the hose, which is for the water heater, and this one doesn't. This one doesn't have it, so he would have to cancel the water heater pump. All right, so he just picked up the new one, and here it is. Yeah, this is the make that you guys are gonna wanna get. And here it is. This is how it looks. Obviously this is a new one, the old one. Look at the difference.
We're putting gasket sealer to blue RTV. This is really good stuff that you just do it, you know, I just do it with my finger and be sure that it's in the surface.
Does
and
it
then
come in the box?
I put the gasket on so it gets nice and tacky there, because once I installed it, I'm gonna put some more the silicone here just to make it a better secured. So I'm gonna do the same thing over on the other side, just to secure the gasket in place.
And the sealer comes in the box?
And this the sealer you buy separately.
Oh, okay.
This you buy separately from the pump. The pump just comes with the gasket and that, but you buy the sealer separately, and here's what you do. I just use a little bit, kind of rub it, you know. You don't need a lot of it, because then it gets all bulky in there, and you don't want to block any of the stuff, you know. But just to give it a quick seal. It works really good under extreme temperatures, hot temperatures. I mean, it's really good. This stuff is good. So you just put it on there, tap. And then once I get over on the to the truck, once I start installing it, I'm gonna put some more sealer.
Yeah, and this is what it's called. It's called gasket sealer blue RTV silicone. So you guys are gonna have to buy this separately, but the box does come with the gaskets, as you said. So you guys should be good with the gaskets. You just need to buy this separately.
It's like weights a ton.
What do you think? A good 10 pounds, 5 pounds?
It weighs a ton. Okay, so we want to be sure that the surface is dry where we're gonna install the pump back. There's the bolts, but I can probably clean the bolts just a little bit because they're a little bit oily. But this is the original bolts that go on there. Surface where the gaskets are gonna go. Be sure that it's nice and dry, nice and clean. So just
using a rag.
Just tapping it.
As you can see, this new one has the connection for the heater. So that's why we had to get this one, because my dad could have just sealed the pipe off, and I mean during winter we wouldn't be able to get any hot air into the car. So that's why he just bought this one instead, because I mean we live in California, so it doesn't get very cold either way, but it's still just didn't want to do that. We just didn't want to block it, so he went out and bought this one instead. What's next?
You want to put a little bit of Teflon tape onto your hot heater threads right here. So all you got this, just like your piping, just put a little bit on that, kind of tie it down. Doesn't really matter, it's just Teflon. So when you start tying it down, you start getting a nice tight fit on when you put it on the pump. Okay. So
just like if you're fixing pipes.
What I mentioned before, I'm just going to put some more silicone here, just to be sure that we got enough. Be sure you unplug
the holes.
the holes, because that's where circulating water is going to be. This is just to give it a quick, nice seal. I mean, it's optional. I mean, the gasket does pretty good once it gets tight, but it's always good to put that extra silicone here. What I like doing so I don't
There we go.
lose any grip of it, I'll install this one and I'll put just enough right there so I can get my thread started. Okay.
So yeah, so now you're just gonna, once you got the gasket on and all that, you're just gonna tighten it in. You guys know how to do that. Just screw in the bolts a little bit, and then little by little, just until it holds, and then you can tighten it hard. And see, that's what he just did. So yeah, so now it's in. It's not tightened fully, but it's enough to stay in.
Okay.
All right, so now that it's all screwed in, what he's doing now is just putting in the hose
And tighten it down the
and tightening down the clamp. And after that, it's done. Just gotta put the rest of the stuff back and pretty much do what we did in the beginning, just opposite.
the reverse.
Yeah. All right, so now, as you can see, since it's already in, the fan is back in. So now he's putting the belt back on. Like I said, you're just gonna put everything back together, and once you're done, turn it on and give it a shot. Yeah, I'm holding it to lift it up to get the thing back on.
Okay, done.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. It's going back on.
Okay.
It's good?
Yeah. There we go.
All right. There we go. All right, so we just put in the coolant. Everything's back in. The only thing that needs to be put back in is the thing that goes on top. So right now what's gonna happen is that we're just gonna turn it on to make sure that everything's running, that the belt is on right, and the fan and everything. And once we figure out that everything's all right, then we're gonna add that piece back in, put it back in, and that's it. And it's gonna be the end. There it is. Looks good. good.
See the brand new oil pump right there?
Yeah, I know. Yep. So it's officially in. Alright guys, so that's it. So after, you guys are just gonna install the plastic piece and you're good. There it is, fully functional. Thank you guys for watching. God bless.